Hello, everyone. It's Sal, Stretford Post. How you're doing? And welcome to the live watch-along between Manchester United and Aston Villa in a very crucial game in the Premier League. Well, it is for Aston Villa, not for Man United. Of course, teams have been announced. Again, Ruben Amorim goes strong. What do you make of that, guys? He's gone strong again. I mean, I would have thought he would have played some kids, but, obviously not. We're not on the same page, obviously, again. But he is picked a strong side. Maybe it's just a farewell for a few of those players. Maybe it's just a goodbye. Maybe it's a goodbye. Well, it definitely is for Eriksen. Definitely is for a number of players on that pitch. Lindelof, it is a goodbye for Lindelof, of course. We're going to get into the lineup straight away, guys. I want to know your feelings about it, but let me read some of your comments first. Big up. Hello, StreamYard. Hello, hi. Wrong one. Just heard Sal Hoyland playing again. I know, mate. I don't get it with this, man. I just feel like he needs to change it a little bit. It's just too many. Too much, the same team over and over again. Mount, that team that played against Tottenham, this is more or less the team that played against Tottenham, more or less, apart from the defense, it's more or less, and the goalkeeper, it's more or less the team that played against Tottenham. I would have thought he would have changed it up a little bit and bring on some of those players as a substitute. Good afternoon, everyone. Well done to Charlton and congratulations to Leyton Orient. I mean, Leyton Orient did their best, but unfortunately, Triple M, Leyton Orient can't shoot. They can't score goals. And you know what happens? We know it well and truly with Man United. You don't score goals, you don't get the result you need. And it's going to be a hard slog for Leyton Orient next season. They will lose some of those players. And it's sad when you're in those divisions. The teams that in the Premier League, the players in the Premier League are extremely lucky that they're playing in the Premier League, because in League One and that, you only get one chance, and it's extremely difficult. To be honest with you, I think Leyton Orient will have a chance against us, to be honest with you. But congratulations to Charlton Athletic, of course. Big up, big boy, big guns. What's going on, my friend? How you doing? Good to see you back, mate. Hope you're good. Good to Sal. Good afternoon. Luke Shaw injured for the transfer window. Yeah, absolutely. Of course he is. Of course he is. Surprise, surprise. Cilla Black's going to be walking out pretty soon, guys. But surprise, surprise. Luke Shaw is unfit. Decent lineup considering. I wouldn't have played that lineup. I wouldn't have. I think that lineup's going to lose. I would have played the young kids. Definitely. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much, Sanjay. Big up, Sanjay. Thank you. 44 likes. Can we get to the magnificent 100 likes at the end of the season, guys? It's the end of the season. Come on. We need 100 likes. We've had a hard season, guys. We've been here together. Me, you, and all of us. We've been here together. Come on. We need this. We need 100 likes for this, and we're going to move this video up to 1,000 views. Come on. Do you think the Mount to prove a point to the fans? He had his chance in the Europa League final. No better setting than to prove your point in the Europa League final, and he failed that audition, unfortunately. And many of those players failed their audition. Absolutely. Big up Sal in the commentary. Just heard Shaw is injured. Shaw was signed in 2014, and since then he's around 61 million, doing very little. Steve, we all know what Luke Shaw is doing. On June the 1st, the transfer window opens. June the 1st, the transfer window opens, and he is hiding from the bloody transfer window. That is what Luke Shaw is doing. Hiding for the transfer window. The guy who's saying, your mum earns benefits and things like that on TikTok. He was that guy, lazy sod, useless, chubby, I would fancy my chances on the treadmill with that guy. And I'm in my 40s, you know what I mean? Natty, come on, United. This is the big one. We are playing for Champions League. Come on. This is the big one, guys. This is the big one. You know that. We are playing for 16th place, guys. Doesn't get any more bigger than this, guys. At the end of the day. Donovan, what's going on, my friend? I'll be doing well. Good to see you. Hope you're good. Good to see the legend, Danny B, back in the house. What's going on, man? Hope you're doing good, brother. Hope you're good. Yes, Sal, we've got all the more lines on our faces supporting United. To be honest with you, honestly, I'm like a barcode at the moment. Trust me. The grey hairs that have just miraculously appeared on my head. It's just ridiculous. If only the Man United had that amount of magic, to turn things into grey or gold or anything, silver, whatever it is. Won't come silver this season. Glazers out. Big up. Good brother. Big up. Good to see Donovan. Good. 16th place, please. Madness. Kenny, big up Sal Specialites and bring man to 20k subs. Thank you so much, Kenny. We're all here to help each other, man. Thank you very much. I need to get to that 20k mark. We need to challenge the powers that be, the powers at the top. That's what we need to do. Challenge the powers that be, of course. Steve, you did mention the pie shop in Manchester earlier, so maybe that's Shaw's favorite place. I mean, Shaw loves every type of pie, except the pies, the fish and chips outside Old Trafford. You have to get a mortgage for those fish and chips. They're absolutely expensive. Not great, but expensive. The one just outside the Old Trafford South Stand. The pie shop, the pie shop's a lifesaver because there's many a times I've been in Manchester Piccadilly after a Champions League game or a late Premier League game, and I'm waiting to get the train back to London. And the first train leaves at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I have to go to Nottingham or Sheffield, or Nottingham and Sheffield, and wait 3 hours there and get the connecting train down to London. That's what I used to do. And then the same day, go to work. That is dedication. People can't say that, that's not dedication. But that pie shop right there is an absolute diamond. A diamond, absolutely. I used to have the pies, I used to have the mash, used to have the coffee, used to have all that, and tea. It was lovely. It were lovely. Absolutely lovely. Nice eye blue. I'll be sitting there with I remember the time I was sitting there with a Scouse. And we just drawn 0-0 with Sunderland. It was that game we were talking about the other day in 2006. And we just drawn 0-0 with Sunderland. And I was sitting there talking to him. And he was like this in 2006, right? This Scouser was like this, right? He was talking like this. Oh, well, Liverpool, Manchester United, they've had their time. Little did he know, Manchester United were just beginning again. They were just ramping up that engine to get into the Champions League in 2008 again. We were just ramping up that engine, weren't we, guys? Absolutely. Is a fan protest? I haven't seen anything at the moment. I can't see it from here, but I'm sure they're doing some sort of protest. I've read Amorim told Onana and Shaw to find a new team, so I hope Shaw is really injured. Otherwise, he won't be sold. Donovan, don't be surprised if this guy does it. This is why, Donovan, we needed a full sale, because if we had the full sale from Qatar, they'll say, Luke Shaw, here's your contract, here's your money, get lost, go away. That's what they would have done. Unfortunately, we don't have that, and we got players sitting there, making TikTok videos, making more TikTok videos than playing for Man United, Amorim did a law's work for dropping Garnacho and Onana. Well done. I mean, he's got to have to do it, innit? In case they get injured, they need the money from him as well. Well played to Ruben Amorim. Ruben Amorim is the only manager, post Sir Alex Ferguson, who is truly doing the business, doing the Lord's work, as Kenny said, doing the business, man. Actually putting these the actions speak louder than the words, and dropping these players. Absolutely. Really don't give a shit that plays. Me neither, Lucky Singh. I'm on your boat, my friend. Mount started again, and what is the point to Hoyland? I am Amorim doubt. Don't be Amorim doubt, mate. Don't be that stupid, Chow. Don't be reactionary, mate. Don't be silly Billy. Don't be silly Billy Chow. Right? I don't want to. I mean, you're like Chow from the what is it? Hangover? You know what I mean? Oh, Toodaloo, motherfucker. You're like that, isn't it? Toodaloo, motherfucker. Toodaloo, motherfucker. That's what you are, isn't it? Because at the end of the day, as soon as someone does something you don't like, Toodaloo, motherfucker. You're like, you've got to be a little bit more, come on, man. There are a lot of players in that team have got their final audition today, right? That is what it is. A lot of players are playing their final game today. In Manchester United team, they're playing their final game today, guys. So we got to, come on. Don't be overreactionary. Goodness Christ. Kenny, Shaw must be watching American Pie movie series. I mean, Shaw must be in the fridge more than he's on the pitch at Man United. I'm tired of that guy. I really am. Oh, we're really sad that we lost this game. We're not good enough to play for Man United. Maybe we have to question ourselves. Blah, 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 blah. That's what those players do. Just blah. Blase. Who is the player you think the leak information about United? It was Luke Shaw, mate. And one of them was also Rashford, I believe. And he's no longer here. Big up, Michael. Hope you're doing well. I actually thought the kids will play today. These players have let the fans. And I mean, you know what I would say, Donovan, is that maybe, he's just giving these guys a send-off. I don't know. I would have played the kids myself, but maybe he doesn't want to let these players rest. Maybe he doesn't want them to go on their holidays. Maybe he wants them to work. Guys, imagine this. Imagine this, right? Imagine Ruben Amorim plays the full team today, like he has done, and then when they go to Malaysia next week, he plays them again. He's gonna make sure they work hard this summer. They're gonna be, you know what I mean? They're gonna be, like I want to go on my holiday, and then they're gonna be in Malaysia playing against Hong Kong and Asian All Stars. Oh, that'd be lovely, isn't it? Good. Sure, Steve. Shaw's contract finishes 2022. So can we get rid of him? You think, Sal? Steve, anyone in their right mind would buy Shaw. Would they buy Shaw, Steve? Would you? When you look at the likes of Shaw and you look at the likes of Saudi Arabia are rich, but they're not stupid, They look at players like Luke Shaw, and obviously they've looked at his injury record and things like that, and probably say no. I mean, it'd be very difficult to offload Shaw. The only way we can get rid of Shaw is if we release him for £1 or £2 million to someone. But the problem with him, he's on 200 grand a week. So we might even have to release him on a free and let another team have him for free. That's the only way we're going to get rid of him. I think we should. He will come back in November when his transfer window absolutely natty, probably. Is Bruno playing his final game today? We don't know. It's all up in the air at the moment. There's been a lot of tributes on the Manchester United programme about Bruno, the love affair, stuff like that. To be honest with you, I just think this love affair is just too much. We kiss Bruno's backside too much, man. I'll be honest with you. The players I've witnessed at this football club, and we're talking about Bruno, the captain of the team that came 16th or 17th in the league. We shouldn't be kissing anyone's backside. And I think that, people are acting like this guy's bloody Zinedine Zidane. You know what I mean? We just need to, we need to get over this Player FC malarkey, this Player FC crap, you know what I mean? Mainly future uncertain. We'll have to wait and see. He's rejected the first contract. Ciao. Do you think Rashford will be there today waving goodbye? I don't think Rashford will be waving goodbye. Definitely not. No. I don't think he cares about us that much. I'm concerned about Mainoo's future. If he wants to leave, he can leave. That's all I would say about that. That's all I'd say. I hope so. He needs to be sold. Perfect time to be sold. Michael, after today's game, should Luke Shaw and Onana out? Yes, my guy. Yes, my guy. Expectations for today's game. So I'm happy Sunderland got promoted over Sheffield United. I'm happy Sunderland got promoted as well. Better club than them. But let me tell you something about Sunderland. I know not many people know about Sunderland, but Sunderland are the worst fan base in the world. You do know, in England. You do know that. Apart from Arsenal and those teams, in regards to aggression, Sunderland are the worst team. They're the worst team. In regards to aggression, Sunderland are the worst team, We are crying about any positivity of Bruno Fernandes, that positive. I would never cry about Bruno Fernandes. You know what I mean? I'll be like this with my tissue. I'll be like this, I've got chewing gum on that. I've got chewing gum on that tissue. I can't use that tissue. I'll be like this. Oh, the tissue. Oh. Anyway, what we're doing now? We're going now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I'll be like at the end of the day. That's what I'll be like. Guys, now let me confirm this for you. The lineups for today's game. Dun, dun, dun. We're going to go through this. I know everyone knows what the lineups are. It's already been announced, but I'm going to go through it again with you. Here we go, guys. That is the starting lineup for Manchester United against Aston Villa. Bayern there, Onana is out. Onana looks like he's played his last game for Man United, and at least I hope so. Guys, Aiden Heaven is back. Good news. Maguire in there, and Lindelof. Lindelof will be leaving after this game. This is Victor Lindelof's last game for Manchester United. This is last game for Manchester United. We got Mazraoui as a right wing back, Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes, which I don't think works. I think that the number 8 is not good for Bruno Fernandes. I don't think he's good in that position, and we've got to stop doing this. Otherwise, Ruben Amorim's going to be in trouble. Dorgu, left wing back again. Ahmad, number 10. Mason Mount, number 10. And Højlund up front. No holds bars 11. Apart from Aiden Heaven and Lindelof and Bayern there, That is the team that played against Tottenham in the Europa League final. On the bench, we've got Heaton, Dalot, Evans, Fredrickson, Collier, Eriksson, Mainu, Ugarte, and Chido. Looking forward to the friendly in the midweek. Obviously, I will be here for that friendly, guys. So looking forward to that. We will be playing Hong Kong and China. So don't forget to join me for that, guys. I will be here doing it. Absolutely. Of course, I will. I will be, of course. In regards to Aston Villa, big game for Aston Villa. Aston Villa need to win to qualify for the Champions League. Martinez, Cash, Konza, Powell, Martson, McGinn, Kamara, Anana, Asensio, Rogers, Watkins. Stronger team than us, really, isn't it? If we're being realistic. But you know what? I fancy our chances today, guys. I fancy it. Osun, Mings, Barkley, Tillmans, Digne, Garcia, Marlin, Ramsey, and Bailey. That's their bench, guys. That's Aston Villa. And that is a better team than ours, right? You know? That is a better team than ours. My goodness me. It's crazy, isn't it, when you think about it, guys? Really is crazy that they have a better team than us. It is mad, to be honest. Yeah, of course. Let's read some of your comments. Steve, Bruno's made his money. Everyone, please don't cry about him. None of us. I'm definitely not going to cry. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Definitely not. You know, I'm not going to cry for Bruno. I'm happy for Scott. Seriously, I'm happy for him as well. Good luck for him in a weaker league. It's good for him, definitely. Natty, Anana said he wants Champions League. He has the ball to say that the club surprised me always. Anana needs to go and practice goalkeeping because apparently he's a goalkeeper, someone told me. Triple M will get battered tonight. Come on, Triple M. Come on, Triple M. Don't be like that. Andre Anana playing for Villa. Oh, yeah. He's got more chance of saving shots for Man United in that position than being in goal for Man United. That's what I would say about that, guys. That's all I would say about that. Ten Hag spent all those millions but made this team so bad. Not only Ten Hag, guys. Let's not blame Ten Hag. All right. Man United have a cultural problem, Donovan. It stems further than Ten Hag. It's not Ten Hag, mate. Ten Hag is not the problem. Nor was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, nor was Louis van Gaal or Jose Mourinho. None of these guys were the problem. Let me tell you, none of these managers were the problem. None of them. If Bruno Fernandes did this in the final game, who will be Manchester United's captain for 200? I think De Ligt, mate, or Ugarte, someone like that, or maybe Casemiro, who's still around. Something like that, in my opinion, maybe. So one of them, guys, will be. Anyway, I'm sure we'll find a captain. I'm sure there's many. Alejandro Garnacho, 53 million and 32 million. Rashford, 40 million. Be a nice chunk of money, wouldn't that, Lucky Singh? If we can get 53 million for Garnacho, I would be extremely happy. I would also be happy if we got some money for Anthony. Anthony's 32.5 million. That is the cutoff point for FFP and PSR. So that's not too bad. Ten Hag is gone. Some things think that make it personal with Ten Hag. Natty, because they were proven wrong. A lot of people were proven wrong in regards to Ten Hag. I told people before Ten Hag left, I told people that changing the manager is not going to change anything. And many people in this stream were here to witness me saying that. And lo and behold, that changing the manager hasn't changed anything. It's made us worse, in fact, because it's not Ruben Amorim's team. So this Ten Hag revisionism and hatred is just forced, and we know that it's not the problem. We know what the problem is, isn't it? We know what the real problem is. The problem is upstairs, isn't it? It's nothing to do with Ten Hag. It's nothing to do with Ruben Amorim. It's nothing to do with Jose Mourinho. It's nothing to do with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Ragnick. It's none of them, of course. A lot of the backroom staff have gone now, Sal. It's just the players left to get rid of the virus. I agree, Steve. I agree. Culture comes from upwards, a period. Absolutely, Triple M. Can't disagree with that, my friend. And at the end of the day, until this whole regime is changed at the top, we're going to have the same virus at the bottom. That's what's going to happen. And unless we change the culture at the football club, any manager that walks into this football club, whether it's Luis Enrique, Hansi Flick, Nagelsmann, you name it, Gareth Southgate, it's going to be the same thing, at the end of the day. CT, come on, mate. Come on. We're nearly there. We've got 10 minutes to kick off, guys. That's what we need. 10 minutes to kick off. Hopefully, one thing I'm hoping for today, it's an entertaining game. I want to see lots of watch from Steve. Lots of watch from Steve. That's what we want to see today. For Man United's favour. You know what I mean? No, I don't care about them either, Lucky Singh. Me too, mate. I agree with you. I don't care about any of them, to be honest with you. I'll be real. They've let us down heavily this year, and that includes Bruno Fernandes. Every one of those players, I don't trust. I mean, you'll be a fool to trust any one of those players. I pity the fool. I pity the fool that trusts these players. I pity the fool that trusts these players, said Mr. T. Definitely. We're better off with Mr. T in goal than Onana. That's what we're better off. Sometimes I thought we got Mr. T in goal, but we got Onana in goal. I pity the fool who tried to score against me, fool. I pity the fool. Yeah, I ain't getting on a plane. That was Dennis Bergkamp. Dennis Bergkamp said, I'm not getting on any plane. So Dennis Bergkamp, was rated as one of the greatest players of all time, but didn't like flying. That's the sort of mentality you need, isn't it? Our players said they don't like going home in the dark. The manager trains them to too long and they don't like going home in the dark. Imagine getting 300,000 a week and you don't like going home in the dark in your car. Can you imagine? I mean, come on, man. Come on. It's just, oh, goodness me. Who's going to score today, everyone? Dorgu will score today, Steve. You heard it here first. Dorgu will score a goal today. Dorgu will get his first goal for Man United today. Other than that, I think Ramsey will score for Aston Villa. Maguire from a set piece. I saw that one coming. I definitely saw that one coming. The Maguire thing. Yeah, Maguire now he's done his job for the season, isn't it? At the end of the day. I would go dark and day for Manchester United. When Man United used to play in the evenings, guys, I used to walk home from Manchester United football ground all the way back to Manchester Piccadilly. Walk back. Walk. People get the tram. I used to walk, because my train didn't leave until 1 a.m. So I used to walk all the way to Manchester Piccadilly in the freezing cold, by the way. And the train station is very cold. There used to be a pie shop outside Manchester Piccadilly station. So I used to go in there, get myself a pie. And I used to get myself a drink. And then I used to wait in the train station till about 1 o'clock in the morning until the train to Nottingham used to arrive. And I used to get the train to Nottingham, stay in Nottingham for 3 hours in the freezing cold and get a train down to Sheffield. After I got to Sheffield, then I'll get the train to London and then I'll start work and have a shower at work and everything like that. That is what I used to do when I used to, be a loner, be very, very, very lonely watching Man United by myself, all by myself and all that. And I used to be doing that, guys. That was my life. That's what I used to do. The tough world, these players don't understand it. These players don't understand the last train that leaves from Manchester Piccadilly is 9:30 to London. Games finish at 9:45, Yeah. That Peter Crouch and Joe Cole pitch side at Old Trafford. Why that they do not know about United worth telling? Peter Crouch. I saw Peter Crouch the other day, to be honest with you. Peter Crouch was in my workplace. Yeah. I don't know why they're there. Do you agree with Amorim's comment about Bruno before the game? No. I think we're over loving Bruno for no reason. Man, when we're over loving him. Maybe we've been used to so much disappointments and lack of success. So maybe we're just getting a little bit, emotional, and stuff. Steve, we are very predictable, guys. A Bruno free kick or Maguire header. Yeah, it's only going to be that, isn't it? Harry Maguire, Lenny Yoro, Xerxes, Hayden, Heaven, Patrick Dorgu, Manuel Ugarte, Ahmad Diallo, Mazrui, Respect, Try and Passion. Big up, Lucky Singh. Sal, what is the problem with Ugarte? I don't know, I have no idea. Mate. Sal, from the ground all the way up, Tilbury Road to Oxford Street, a very straight road, the train station. Yeah, a very straight road, my friend. But you do have to go through some very treacherous places, some dodgy places, until you get towards the Manchester centre and you start seeing those nice brown buildings, Steve? Those nice brown buildings, and you walk there, and then you go to Manchester Piccadilly Station in the freezing cold, and everything closed. They got bloody Robbie Williams on repeat in the train station, and you're just sitting there, and Yeah, sad that you start thinking about your life. That's what you do, and that's what I used to do. Yeah, sad, isn't it? And then people used to tell me, oh, you're a Londoner, you're Cockney Red, and you shouldn't be supporting Man United. You're not a real fan. No. At the end of the day, yeah. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, it was difficult. When the Champions League used to be on, there, it was very difficult to get a hotel. And when these games are on, it's very difficult to get a hotel. There's only a couple of times I've got a hotel. As I said before, if you go out of Manchester Piccadilly Station and you go straight up, and you go left, there's a campus for the university, and I would advise people to go there because they have rooms in there, hotel, little prison rooms, with one bed, and it's like a little tiny TV, and I managed to get that a couple of times, but other than that, nah, it's very difficult to get any accommodation. Sal, do you watch Real Betis versus Chelsea? I'm still deciding about it, Natty. I'm still deciding about it. I might do Conference League final. I might watch it. Yeah, I might do the business. I might watch it. I mean, I've got to keep busy, guys. It is pre-season. At the end of the day, Anthony keeping do well. Yeah, let him keep doing well because we can get money from him then, isn't it? If he can keep doing well, we can get good money from him, and that's the most important thing, isn't it? At the end of the day, guys, absolutely. We're going to sell him. He's only available for sale. He's not available for any more loans, guys. That is Anthony. He's not available for any more loans. So we will end up selling the lad, of course. And yeah, so let's do this, guys. I'm going to get myself prepared. Here we go. Look, there we go. All the graphics are up and running. And yeah, you know what I mean. I'm on my way, guys. I'm gonna be fixing up my graphics soon. As soon as I get some more better graphics and stuff, which are more pleasing to the eye, then I will, of course, implement them. Absolutely. Michael, there is a train that goes outside Old Trafford. Yes, it's the tram, Michael. The tram towards Ecclesleigh or Altrincham. The tram, not a train. The tram. It goes there, mate. Yeah. I used to go from London, Michael. So I used to go from London from when I was going, it was Manchester. It was Euston Station. They changed it to London St Pancras, and then you go from there. Yeah. But I used to go a lot from Euston, and used to stop in Manchester Piccadilly. That was my routine. Stop in Manchester Piccadilly, turn left, straight onto the tram, off my way to Old Trafford. Otherwise, what I would do, I go out the station, turn right, go to Costa Coffee, have a coffee, come back, and those were the days, guys. So why are we not in the World Cup? Because only 2 English teams or only 2 teams from each country can qualify for the World Cup, and they are the top. They have to be in the top 10 of the top ranked team in the last 4 years of football. So basically, the best in the last 4 years, the best teams in England. In the last 4 years, the best team in Italy. In the last 4 years, the best team in Spain. So so basically, Man United are nowhere near one of the best teams in England in the last 4 years. So the best teams in England have been Chelsea and Man City. And that's how they calculated it, mate. And only 2 teams from each country go. It is what it is. And we're going to miss out on a lot of money. We're used to missing out on money these days, ain't we? At the end of the day, we're used to missing out on money. That's what we do these days, Man United. Missing out on all that money in the Champions League, like we got loads, Just waiting for the game to start, guys. Very, very close, of course. Last game of the season. And then it starts to get calm again. And then we'll be on. At least after this game, we can relax a little bit. I'm doing a Champions League final next week, so it'd be great for you guys to join me for that. That should be entertaining. It should be nice, relaxing. I know we got a couple of friendlies next week, which I'll be doing as well. So, we does this. We can relax now. We can relax. And not worry too much anymore about this horrid season. It's like a nightmare. Yeah. So there we are. There's the crowd there. Inflated bananas. I don't know why they got any inflated bananas in the ground. I don't know. There's loads of inflated ones. I don't know why they got that. Bananas in pajamas. Yeah. Yeah. They're taking a knee. Hopefully that's probably a little prayer before we start the game. Take me home, United Road. It made me uncomfortable for the Glazers. All right. Big up Retro 77, by the way. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Good to see you, mate. Here we go. Man United 0, Aston Villa 0. Can we blow for full time now? Can we? That would be lovely. There we go. Here we go. Now, guys, it's all about big up Darren. What's going on, Darren? UK Darren. Darren needs to branch out. We need a France Darren. We need a France Darren. We need a Spain Darren. We need an Italian Darren. We need a Japanese Darren. Yeah, that's what a Darren fan. Japanese Darren fan. UK Darren fan. France Darren fan. Yeah. Do you own a fan shop, Darren? Do you have like fans? Is that what it is? Come on, United. Look, we're attacking. Can you believe it? Here comes Dorgu on the left-hand side. Man United are attacking heavily. Oh, my goodness me. Can't believe what I'm watching here. Can't believe what I'm witnessing. There we go. Nothing. It's come to nothing anyway. We're so slow, though. Guys, is it just me? Are we so slow at build-up? Build-up play is so slow. We have no one-touch ability at all. Nothing. It's ridiculous. I agree, Lucky Singh. I've been trying to do that for years. I created something called the 58th minute walkout. The 58th minute walkout I created, and I got slaughtered for it. They hated me for it. They hated my guts. Daniel, big up Sal, last game of the season, last game of misery. It's our prison sentence is coming to an end. We're out on bail until next season. You know what I mean? There we go. Retro, Cantona is the only true God. Big up Cantona. Yeah. Up the Reds. Come on. Oh, this game's so slow. What's this goalkeeper doing? He's poxying about. And we fell for it. Look at him. Great tackle that. Brilliant. Oh, come on. He won the ball. Mason Mount won the ball there. Out of order, lads. Out of order. Out of bloody order. Thank you, everyone who's joined me so far, guys. Please don't forget to smash a like, and please don't forget to subscribe if you're new. I've got 400 people watching me today. Crazy. You know, but thank you so much, everyone. This channel has been amazing. This year has been amazing. I want to thank everyone, you know, for this season. Everyone has joined me every single game. You guys are absolute legends. It's been a tough year, you know. Many things have happened this year that have been incredibly difficult for myself, you know, and not least Man United. And you know what happened today? My local club, Leyton Orient, lost in the playoff final to Charlton Athletic. So why not just why not just dig even harder? You know what I mean? Just get even more, you know what I mean? I mean, what else can go wrong, eh? Touch wood, you know? Goodness me. It's been a tough one, guys. Honestly, if you knew what's happened to me. Here we go. Chance. Oh, unlucky. My goodness me. That's a good chance for Man United. Can't believe we didn't score there. Thank you. Big up, Kenny. Kenny's been here since last summer in August. Almost 1-0 Man United. I like that about Man United. That's better, Man United. A couple of crosses coming in there. Well, hey, I told you. Where are you at, Steve? Well, I told you, mate. Yeah, it's been a difficult one. But, you know, thanks to you, this community, this great community, we got by it, got through it, you know. Today is just the icing on the cake. You know, Charlton won, Leyton Orient 0. just to remind me about not being able to score goals, the effects of not being able to score goals. 1-0 is the common theme this season. I think 1-0 is the common theme. I think 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. Every single, I think that is the common theme this year. They're trying to take the piss. Honestly. United are playing well so far, guys. Would you believe it? They're playing well so far. They're playing, it look almost like they're playing for their Manchester United career, guys, eh? Almost like they're playing for their Manchester United careers here. Who would have thought it? Oh, we're giving a ball, though, too soon. Spoke too soon there. But we got it back. We're all right. I do need a better chair, though. I think I need a much more comfier chair. Oh, this chair is so... it does my back in. Trust me. But, yeah, no nerves at all this game. I'm like, whatever, you know. But you know what? This is what I said. You know, Man United would turn up today because it doesn't mean anything. Steve, have you got your crystal balls not working? Steve, is your crystal ball not working, mate? Do you want me to call Mystic Meg for you? Shall I call her? Tell her to fix your crystal ball? Because, yeah, it's not working today. Where was the performance in the Europa League final now for sure? Yeah, don't worry. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Almost 1-0, guys. Look at that play. That is what I'm talking about. You see that? I told you they'd turn up today. I told you they'd turn up today. You know? Dare I say it, guys? Man United are actually dominating this game. Dare I say it? Am I speaking too soon? United are actually dominating this game. Come on, United. Get a goal. Get the first goal. Come on. Good play, man. This is what we like to see. Why can't we do this against Tottenham? Totspur? Casemiro straight at the keeper. I'm going to Manchester City 3-0. Big up, Michael. I'll take that, mate. I'll take that all long, mates. I'll take that all day long. I will definitely take that. Thrones United. Good start for Man United. Good start. This is what we're talking about, guys. You see the ability, guys. You see the ability. Good evening to Mr. Unai Emery. Good evening to Unai Emery. Big up, Mabruka. What's going on, my guy? Good to see you from Kenya family. Good to see the Kenya brothers in the house. Good to see you, man. Hope you're good. Liverpool 1-0 down. Wow, there you go. It is becoming one of those days. Liverpool don't really need to do anything, though, do they? They don't really need to play much today, do they? Where are we? Palace are not doing too bad, to be honest with you. They haven't possessed the ball for all season. They exploited the system, made it an excuse. Now they're playing like their careers mean it, you know. So the last Watchalong from our worst season nights, if I remember that well, Tommy Doherty took over and removed the dead wood and built up a brilliant team. The Doc is still my favourite manager. Big up. Yeah, Tommy Doherty obviously had Lou Macari and people like that, didn't he? Getting Man United back was the difficult thing. And then we ended up becoming a cup team, as we know. Stopped Liverpool winning the treble once. And yeah. So big up, Gray. I hope you're doing well. We'll text you later on, Gray, about your the picture that I'll be sending. I'll be texting you later just to let you know. So keep an eye out, my friend. Oh, nearly 1-0. Nearly 1-0 from Ahmed. Man United are dominating this game. (3-1). I'll take that, mate. Nice little assist from Dorgu there. Still, Rasmus Højlund's not getting anywhere near it. He's still not getting anywhere near some of those balls, is he? Here's Dorgu on the left. Good press from United as well. They're pressing quite well on this game. Strange, isn't it? This team, Man United, are dominating this game. They're probably playing the best game they have at Old Trafford all season, in a possession sense. Here is. Hold on. Yeah, just about got that clear. Here is one went down 74, came out 76, final 77. We can get better. Absolutely, mate. Of course we can. We're Man United, mate. We'll be back. We'll be back. Don't worry about that. Now they show us it has been possible all season. Foul the weed players. I wish the crowd gave them hell. Yeah. I wonder why they're creating more chances so far in this game than they have for. Absolutely. No worries, bro. There's no rush. Honestly, it's been a disastrous season, and I'm glad to see the back of it. Let's hope Ineos back Ruben in summer. I hope so, Grayo, bro. Yeah. No. Yeah. I'm gonna. Yeah. I've got it. I'm gonna send it. I just need to send it from somewhere else because over here. They have a tendency to lose things. I sent a couple of Christmas cards and stuff like that to my parents, and they've lost. It's been lost in the post, so I'm gonna do it from Europe. I'm off to Italy pretty soon, so I'll be doing it from there, which will be guaranteed to get to you. You know what I mean? So, guys. By the way, guys, there will be another competition. Grayo won the competition for the picture that I drew if I reach 10,000 subscribers. I'm going to do another one for when I reach 20,000 subscribers. When I reach 20,000 subscribers, guys, I'm going to do another competition. Maybe I'll up the ante. Maybe I'll give away one of my old United jerseys or something like that, if I reach 20,000 subscribers, though. I'm only on I'm not even on 11 yet. So, United attacking again. Here we go. Oh, good take from Martinez there. A couple of good saves from Martinez already in this game. I don't accept this, United. Half the urgency and creation in the final. We all feel different. Exactly. Yorkshire Cowboy. This is why I was saying today, this morning, that people are laughing at me. Man United are going to win this game because this is what they do. This is what they do. When nothing is riding on it, Maz looks injured. Not surprising. Not surprising. Maz has played too much football. Shouldn't have played today. Tottenham won, Brighton 0. Good for them. Yeah. This is what this team does. I'm beyond forgiving now. Cowboy, I was so embarrassed on Wednesday. Embarrassed and let down. I felt really let down on Wednesday. Really let down. If we lost like we lost against Barcelona when Barcelona were the better side and, we weren't good and Barcelona were excellent, I wouldn't mind. But we just didn't even breathe on Tottenham's goal and just let them win. Literally. So Mazraoui does look like he's injured. It looks like he's going to be coming off the pitch. Dalot is coming on. Is Dalot fit? That's why you get Mantata to get the youngster on there. That would have been good. America, the big part of Manchester United is Bruno Fernandes. He should be transferred to another club this season. He has been a Manchester United club for long. He should be retiring this. Mabruka, I agree, mate. I agree. I think Bruno, we need to end the Bruno love affair. I think we need to end this because at the end of the day, if this was a Real Madrid or a Barcelona or something like that, they wouldn't be hanging on to these players, innit? It's not like Bruno's won us title after title, Champions League after Champions League. We've been incredibly underachieving. And as well as Bruno has done in some games, he only started doing well when Roy Keane called him out. Maybe Roy Keane needs to call him out again, then he'll start playing again. Since he's had the Saudi links, then, I think just Man United would be absolutely stupid not to accept the money. Not to accept the money, because that can change our football club. Because Bruno's going to be 31. It's ridiculous. I agree, Mabruka, my friend. Good to see you. Mason Mount 1, Ahmed 2. That's my goal scorer. Big up, Michael. Thank you. Yorkshire Cowboy. I think this is the first squad ever where I don't have a favorite. Yeah, Yorkshire Cowboy. You, me too. Join the club. It is. I agree. It's the first time I don't have a favorite player. You know, I used to have like obviously. Dan on for Maz. Wolverhampton 0. Brentford 1. Michael's my vidi printer today. Offside for Aston Villa. Aiden Heaven. Good to see Aiden Heaven back today. Good to see Aiden Heaven back. Good to see someone who isn't over £300 in the centre back position. Absolutely. Nil on the positive side. Steve, we played well, mate. We've had the best chances. Should be 1-0 up. I'm disappointed it's not 1-0. Can you believe it? Can you believe I'm saying that? Who would have thought I'd be saying that after 15 minutes? The good thing, Michael, it's the end of the season. that's all I can say. The good thing, it's the end of the season. We see you in July, Maz. You take a rest, Maz. He's done well, Matt. If there's any player that deserves a rest, it's Mazraoui. Absolutely. Manchester United to score both first and second half. Big up, Mabrook. I hope so, mate. I hope so. Thank you. I hope we do. What we got to be careful of is what we've done all season, you know, which is 0-0 after about 80 minutes, and then we concede a goal, you know. Steve, what are people going to be doing without football, Sal? I'll be still doing streams every day and getting up the updates on Manchester United, transfer news. It hasn't stopped for me. I'm doing the friendlies next week. I've got the Hong Kong game. That should be interesting. Big up my pronunciation, by the way, when we do get to that game. You know, so we got the Hong Kong and the Asian All-Stars game. Is there an All-Stars in Asia? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, we got the Asian All-Stars game. And that's I've got the Champions League final as well. Got the Champions League final. Might do the Conference League final, guys. Yeah. 'Mount's been fairly busy so far, Steve. I mean, I wish he did it on the other day. So far, Aston Villa are 6th in the league. Chelsea are 5th. We could be helping Chelsea out here, guys. He's playing for his contract. Absolutely, Kenny. We could be helping Chelsea out here, which is not fun. I don't want to help Chelsea. It's still Southampton 0, Arsenal 0. We've got Brentford 1, Wolves 0. Tottenham 1, Brighton 0. Crystal Palace 1, Liverpool 0. So there you go. Those are the scores so far. Man City 1-0 up against Fulham. They're in a strong position for Europe. "25 minutes, guys. 0-0. I think Man United have been the best team so far. And this is a tougher game, isn't it? This Aston Villa, then they're not bad, you know. If anyone would have bet us losing this game, you know, one of the game that we're going to lose, it would have been this one, you know. Well, Tottenham are winning, so we don't want to come 17th. So we hope we win this game. Start the dark arts now. Going to be a foul for Aston Villa. Will it be a yellow card? We're fighting for 16th, Kenny. We're almost there, mate. Keep the belief. So far, the league is Aston Villa are 6th, Chelsea are 5th, Newcastle are 4th. We are 17th at the moment because Tottenham are winning. So we got a win. If Man United win today, quite possibly Man United can go from 17th up until 14th, you know. Man United can climb to 14th with a win today, you know. Do we get anything for 16th, Sal? Wooden spoon? Probably wooden spoon, isn't that? You come last. I think we'll get probably a good summer, some rest, you know, counselling. Extra 6 million. Yeah, it is, you know. Sure, Steve. So Man United got to make sure they win this game. They can go up to 14th, you know. Yeah, you know, we could. I feel like Man United have been a better team so far. I feel like we've been relatively in control. People still want Amorim out. These people are crazy, isn't it? If we can win, but we pay Shaw off, Sal. I think Shaw's got 2 years left on his contract. He earns about 200 grand a week, doesn't he? Yeah, £600 to. So Man United hit the post. Man United come close again. I wish we could pay Shaw off, though. What a shot that was. Come on. How can they not? How can they not score there? How can they not score there? We had so many opportunities to put the ball in the net there. That was a great shot there. Wow. Good from Dalot. I've been in this position many times, Sal. United not taking their chances. It's true. And then Aston Villa. But then again, I haven't seen us play this fluid for a long time. I've seen us keep games 0-0, and then we can see the goal in the last minute. But I haven't seen us create this many chances. You know, this is Bella, you know. Yeah, transfer window, of course, Kenny. He wants to avoid the transfer window. Close again. Oh my God. Yeah, should have shot there, to be honest, Steve. Good performance so far, United. Strangely, isn't it, Steve? Strange, it's gone quick. We're actually playing well. It's actually entertaining. I agree that one. Yorkshire Cowboy, I agree with that one. We do overdo it. We just need to shoot sometimes, Set we shoot from 30 yards. When we get in the box, shoot. It's like we get nervous or something, like indecisive, We need to shoot. Just put the ball, play it simple, put the ball in the net. Very good play this. Oh. I'm sick of chasing pet ball a system. No, I hate the pet ball. Football's a simple game, Chelsea are currently 5th. So far, Chelsea, Newcastle, Man City, and Arsenal will be going to the Champions League. Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest will be missing out. So far. I'm sick of Chase. Yeah, I think I read that one. Sorry. I think I read that one. Big up. Yeah. Been a good half of football for Man United, you know. Free kick to Man United. If Anana was their goalkeeper, we would be 4-0 up. Yeah. He's done well so far, isn't he, Gladiator? He's saving them. Poor ball that. Poor ball that from Lindelof. Who else? Goodness me. Sal, 54 likes this afternoon. Thanks to all of you who smashed the like buttons, and a massive thank you to Sal for this season's watch-alongs. Thank you so much, Grayo. It's not over yet, Grayo. I've got the friendlies to do, Champions League, maybe the Conference League as well. Yeah, and then I'm free from the watch-alongs for a month, and then obviously we go on to the friendlies, don't we, again? Look forward to it. Hopefully it's a lot better. Lots of hopes and dreams this summer. Didn't come into reality, unfortunately. Steve, Van der Sar was 40 when he retired from United, and he's still playing well. Yeah, solid. Proper goalkeeper, mate. Solid as a rock. Right. So still Fulham, Bournemouth 0, Leicester 0, Fulham 0, Man City 1, Wolves 0, Brentford 1, Nottingham Forest 0, Chelsea 0, Man United 0, Aston Villa 0, Southampton 0, Arsenal 0, Newcastle 0, Everton 0, Liverpool 0, Crystal Palace 1, Ipswich 0, West Ham 0, Tottenham 1, Brighton 0 so far. Those are the scores so far. Go, guys. Not many goals knocking about today. Dalot lacks a lot of intensity. He's very slow sometimes, Dalot, I think. These players won't fool me. They definitely play for their careers. Yeah. I predicted this, that, I said they wouldn't lose today. So kind of predicted it. Predictable United, eh? It's like, what it is? It's a bit like the pressures of them. You know, they let the pressure get to them in big games, you know. So we talked about this before, but do you see the transfer window the most important one in our history? It's literally shit or bust. And yeah, I agree, Grayo. Yeah, I stick by it. I think it's probably the biggest transfer window in Manchester United's history. Yeah, because what it means, you know, where we finished in the league, where we could finish, you know, I honestly think it is. What we think of Ineos afterwards. I mean, we know what we think now. It's gonna make or break the next 5-10 years. Great, that's the thing. This is why I said on my short video, I said it that Man United need to forget about FFP and PSR and just spend the money. Fulham 0, Manchester City 1. Manchester City were leading already. Is there any more scores coming up? Nope. Four minutes half time, guys. 0-0. Man United have been a better team, better chances, better possession. Surprise, surprise. Absolutely. Good play, that. Good play, Aiden Heaven there. Aiden Heaven's an important player for Man United. Corner to Villa. Corner coming in. Good punch out from Binder there. There you go. There you go. Goal kick to United. Minute to half time, guys. 0-0. Not bad. So Aston Villa are still 6th. Chelsea is still 5th. Chelsea are supporting United today, you can imagine, isn't it? Nottingham Forest are still 7th. It's very close up there. Been an open game so far. I think Man United have been the better side, had the better chances. Can't remember an Aston Villa chance so far. I think Man United hit the post twice. Been far better side. No surprise there. When the game doesn't mean much. Gonna be 10 men. That has to be. That has to be a red card. That has to be a red card. That was a goal. That was there. It is. Yes, red card to Aston Villa. You can't just clear, man. It was clean through. They better not overturn it. Sending off. Emmy red card. And it's a yellow card. Ahmad needs to keep out of trouble. What's Ahmad doing? Red card. Wow. That's a proper clear out, isn't it? A proper one. Oh, that's that's terrible, isn't it? What's he doing? He should have let him go, to be honest with you. He's silly. Hoyland wasn't going to do anything from there. Hoyland wasn't going to do anything from there, was it anyway? So he's cost his team big time here. Oh, that's terrible. Martinez is off. Big chance for United now to win this game, thus qualifying Chelsea for the Champions League. Can you believe it? Can you believe it, guys? Goalie off, Steve. Yeah. That's one of the clearest red cards you'll ever see. You know, goodness me. What was he thinking there? Let him go. You know, like this. I think Martinez did it on purpose, knowing that he's joining us in the summer. Yeah. So he's going to move us up from 17th to 16th. Yeah. The only problem is, you know, it's a little bit. The problem is that I'm getting a little bit irritated by is Chelsea. We're going to help Chelsea. You know, we're going to help Chelsea. One of those teams qualify for the Champions League. Yeah. We need Chelsea to lose today to Nottingham Forest. That's what we need. We need them to lose to Forest. Game should be half time nearly. On comes don't know who that is in goal. Asensio coming off. Asensio coming off. Doesn't look too happy about that, does he? He passed the transfer audition. He's done more for Man United than Onana has done, Kenny. He's done more for Man United than Onana has done in 2 years. Yeah. Well, he's always good at falling down. Yeah. That was a proper rugby tackle, that, wasn't it, Steve? I think Hoyland should have been a rugby player. Man United were playing well anyway. I thought we were doing well in this game. Man United were playing good. Oh, terrible shot that from Dalot. No surprise. It's going to be half time. It's not a good evening for Mr. Emery. It's not a good evening. Red card to the goalkeeper, Yorkshire Cowboy. Red card to Martinez. Rasmus Højlund was through and he took him out. He went round the goalie and he took him out. Half time, guys, 0-0. Man United have been a better team. Hopefully, Man United are shooting towards the Stretford end after this half. So, Man United should be able to get a goal, hopefully. You know? We need to spread the game now. Half time, guys. Be back to get a drink. Well, that was a surprising game. That was a bit eventful, wasn't it, at the end? Half time. One of the most eventful halves we've had in our favour. Do you think we'll get a goal? I think we will, Steve. 1-0 Villa, probably. You know, can you imagine? Yeah, I think we should. I think we should get a goal. To be honest, Michael, in your opinion, did the referee make a right decision? Send off Aston Villa goalkeeper Martinez out? Yes, by the letter of the law, he made the right decision, mate. If I was Martinez, I would have read the game a little bit better. Rasmus on the wing, even with an open goal, is not a threat. To be honest with you, so I would have just let him go. Yeah, if I was to give Emi Martinez any advice, it would have been that. I would have just let him go. I mean, I'm surprised. Emi Martinez, a guy who won the World Cup with Argentina, I'm surprised that he made that decision, to be honest, to come out. Yeah. So it's Man United 11 against 10. Man United should be able to capitalise. As long as United don't lose this game, of course, many people predicted that United are going to lose this game. So hopefully we don't lose this game. And that is the most important thing, because that would be embarrassing. Man United should put the ball in the net all season. We can't score. That's the problem. Man United's biggest problem, we can't score. You know, we need a new striker. This is what we're looking at in the summer. If we get a new striker, it could be a lot different, you know. Man United should be 1-0 up already. Hit the post a couple of times. A couple of great saves from the goalkeeper before it. You know, shooting at the Stretford end this half. So, you know. Why we did not perform like this all season and all in the final? I know, mate. I know. And Aston Villa are better than Spurs, isn't it? You know? Doesn't make any sense to me. Other than these players. The only thing I can think of is that the pressure is off these players now, because the game doesn't really mean anything. I think that the players just don't have the right character in that final. It is a mental issue, mate. It is. They can't score. It's a problem. They treat the ball like a hot potato. Look at this game. Man United should be 1-0, 2-0, even 3-0 up. They can't put the ball in the net, you know? But we're playing a lot better. So we need Nottingham Forest to do something. We need Nottingham Forest to score against Chelsea. It's 0-0 in that game. between Chelsea and Nottingham Forest. If Nottingham Forest score against Chelsea, Nottingham Forest will have 69 points, Chelsea 67. And that means Nottingham Forest will leapfrog them into the Champions League position. We want Chelsea out of the Champions League. That's what we want. Newcastle are looking good at the moment. They're on 67 at the moment. Yeah. Sal, we look so good if we played like this early in the season. Randy, if we played like this early in the season, mate, we'd be in a lot better position, you know. But there we go. This is what I've been talking about, culture. Absolutely. So we've got the final half of the season coming up, guys, of the Premier League season 2024-25. We're here for the final half now. I do not think the players are bad to be 16. They're not, but that's down to them, you know. That's down to them. Aston Villa lost their best player, man of the half, Andy. Yeah, absolutely. 369, watching 51 likes. So please, everyone, can you smash the like button, subscribe buttons? We're so close to 10,500 subscribers. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Grayo. You've been a legend all season, mate. Can't wait for the next season. Hopefully, it'll be a lot better, mate. Hopefully, it'll be a lot better. And, you know, we'll be celebrating this time next season. We'll be more joyful this time next season, you know. I really do hope so. I really do. Everyone, don't forget to smash the like buttons, guys. Please don't forget to smash the like buttons. It helps with the algorithms. Those of you who are watching behind the shadows, please don't forget to smash a like on the video, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you for the super chat, Gray. Absolute legend. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that, man. It's been a great season. Next season, we're going to come back. And hopefully it'll be a lot more joyful, as I said. It's been an awful season this season, but even my local team lost, you know, Leyton Orient in the playoff final. It's just been one disaster after the other, this season, you know. Big up, Grayo. We wanted this season to end more than anybody. Yeah, definitely. Even Lindelof looks up for it. Yeah, that tells you something. They're on a Harry Enfield football sketch. I remember about 20 years ago when the players put glue on their boots. That's what we need. You remember the Paul Gascoigne era? That guy wasn't serious, is he? You remember when David Ginola signed for? Who did he sign for? Was it Everton? He signed for Everton, and David Ginola with his grey hair, and then he wore that wig. Next season, we need to get 40 points ASAP. Yeah. Next season. Xerxes, Ahmad Diallo, Harry, and then big up Lucky Singh. Yeah, Dalot's same shit. Yeah, Dalot's too slow, you know. Give me a second. Sorry, guys, I was doing my impression of Anana missing. Yeah, there we go. Darren will get more than 40 points. Guys, we're going to get 60 plus, man. Big up. Natty, Sal, people say now it's not the manager. The players are performing by themselves. Yeah, that's the problem with people. Fickle as everything, isn't it? Silly people. Masri and Dalla are completely different players. Yeah, definitely. I would sell Dalot. I would cash in on him if I was anyone. If I was anything, I would cash in on Dalot. Yeah. Mazza was our best player. I agree, Randy. He's been one of our best players all season. One of the best. It's been one of the best signings Man United have done. United should be 2-0 up. Lucky Singh. I agree with that. Absolutely. Let's get the second half up and running, guys. Let's do this. Man United, last half of one of the most terrible seasons ever. He has been, definitely, Natty, he has been. So, where are we? What's the time now? Where are we? Yeah, second half is about to start, and we are ready, guys. We are ready. It's going to be starting in a minute. And the last half of the season, guys, it's going to be a crazy summer, though. It's going to be a crazy summer. Yeah, definitely. I will be live this summer, guys. I will be doing the World Club Championship and stuff as well. So I'll be you're not going to get away from me that easily. So I will be here for the rest of the summer, guys. Yeah, definitely. We have to go again, definitely, Lucky Singh. We have to go again, try and get a goal, win this game. Absolutely. Give Anana away and buy Aston Villa goalkeeper. We have to sell Anana for Man United have got 66 possession, guys. Aston Villa 34. Man United have 9 shots. Aston Villa 1. Shots on target. Man United 5. Aston Villa 0. My goodness me. There you go. That is one of the better performances of the season. Anana we have to sell for 27 million plus, otherwise it will harm our FFP and PSR. So we have to sell him for at least that price. I mean, the only place we can sell him really is probably Saudi Arabia, isn't it? To be honest with you. Yeah. 5 shots on target to Aston Villa 0. Yeah, 9-1 in shots altogether. 63% possession to Man United. It's a good performance. It's mad, isn't it, Lucky Singh? Darren, Anana gets dropped and there's another fucking Anana on the pitch. We can't get away from Anana. Big up. Big up, Darren. Big up, Darren. Mainu's coming on. Mainu's coming on. Don't sell Anana, give him to Shoreway. Who's coming off? Dalot's coming off. What Dalot? What the hell, Dalot, man? Why is Dalot coming off? Is he injured? What's wrong with his weakling? Who's coming on the right wing back? Big up Asir, what's going on, mate? Thank you for joining. I hope you're well. I never wanted to see the losers again, but couldn't stop joining the channel. It's the last painful day, hopefully. You're missing a good performance, Asif. It's been Man United have got 65% possession, 5 shots to Aston Villa 0. 9, 5 shots on target to Aston Villa 0. 9 shots altogether to Aston Villa's 1. It's a good performance of Man United, and Aston Villa are down to 10 men now, but we were playing better good before that. But good to see you, Asif. Hope you're doing well. You're addicted, mate. You can't get away from Man United. I said it. You can't. You have to just do the business. You just have to support. Dalot is shit, and Robin also sees it. Is that why he came off? I thought he'd done a right that half, to be fair. But why is he coming off? Who's our right back? Oh, Ahmad is our right back. Okay. I get it. Our stats today, last winning games of football. Dalot off, put another attacker on. So Ahmed moves to right wing back. And there we go. Here comes Dorgu. Dorgu on the left. Man United need to win this game. And they show us they can win this game. Look at Aiden Heaven there. Brilliant from Aiden Heaven. Oh. He's off now, Kenny. Dalot's off now. This is good for nothing. So if that happened, we today we only fetch 3 million and probably 15th or 14th place. Yeah, shows that they can play in the system, though, doesn't it? Shows you that it's not the manager. When they want to, when they have to, they can play in the system. They can do it. Be nice just to get off to a winning end. It doesn't mean anything to us. We only care about trophies, but it'd be nice to get a little win at the end, just to say goodbye, sayonara for this terrible season. It's been a bad day, to be honest with you, football wise, for me. Dalot missed 2 clear chances. He is shit. I agree with his shit bit. Yes, Randy. I don't think he's good enough for Man United. No, I'm not saying that. The good thing is Amorim staying. I agree. Let the haters cry. Let the haters cry, man. Absolutely. See you later, Sal. Love the game so far. Big up, Randy. Big up yourself. Hope you're well. Take it easy. Can't score. It's only been 10 men for a few minutes, Asif. It's only been 10 men for a few minutes, mate. It's been literally 5 minutes for 10 men. Let's wait and see. They got a red card at just before half time. Man United were playing well before that, which is strange, but offside. Steve, you got me happy then. You got me happy then. You got me happy then, Steve. It's going to VAR. Is it Rasmus? But it's VAR. Let's see if it's gonna. Let's see what happens. Denied. Just offside. So unlucky. So unlucky. So unlucky. Unlucky, Rasmus. It's not his day, is it? It's not his day. This typical United VAR ruining happiness. Yeah. Party poopers. So close as well, man. Just needed to keep himself on side. Just needed to keep himself on side. Oh, dear me. Oh, so close from Bruno there. The best thing is Rashford missed the final game of the season. Yeah. Big up, Grayo. I know it hurts, doesn't it, Grayo? It's annoying. Just wide that. That was a good shot. Yeah, happy for Scott. Good to see him perform well at Napoli. Good play, that. Good play. I won't call it an overhead kick, Kenny. It was a bit like a side kick. It was a good goal. It was a good goal. But it's a weaker league. A much weaker league than the Premier League. Premier League's different level. Completely. That's why 2 Europa League teams are in the final, 16th and 17th place. You know? Yes. How worse can it get, you know? When I look at Liverpool champions, it's like unbelievable. Should never have happened. Would never happen under Fergie, would it? I agree. Asif, that is the key point there. Best suited for Serie A. Very true, mate. Casemiro. Oh, Casemiro. Did he miss, Steve? Did he miss? Oh, that was close. Another post, Steve. Another post. Another post. Another post. Should be up 3 or 4-0, guys. Should be 3 or 4-0, to be honest with you. Should be 3 or 4-0. Exactly what I just said, Kenny, before. And ignored it. Kenny's fishing for subscribers here. Come on, let's go. Can we get the goal? Let's do this. How come they are playing to their potential today? That is 2 in the Premier League game. It's more painful. As if what I've been talking about, if you tune into my shows every day, it's what I've been talking about all week. The culture at the football club is wrong, and that stems from the top. You know, these players turn it on when they want. You know, it also added to the fact that they're mentally not there as a Manchester United player. Some people think the shirt is too heavy. Games like this, when there's no pressure on the team to do anything really, is very easy just to relax. You know, the performance this season has been probably the best home performance of the season. And that show tells you a lot about culture at the football club from the top, from the Glazers, Ineos, downwards. And if the culture is rotten at the top, these players are going to carry on down tooling. You know, good evening, Tybo. What's going on, you legend? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're good. Welcome back, my friend. Yorkshire Cowboy. Maynard went down, nothing given. Surprise, surprise. Oh, that's a penalty, though. Come on, Steve. Wow. That looked like a penalty. Oh, well, they probably missed him then. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. I don't think so. He was on the way down. Asif. Close. Garnacho's clear indication that he's going to. Yeah, he's gone, mate. Sad end to his career, Asif at Man United. But you don't open your mouth in media. You know, that's what you do. You don't bring the club into disrepute. You don't do things like that, you know? Yeah. He has suffered a lot at Man United. I give him that. Some of the fan abuse has been unacceptable. But if you've got a problem with this, with the manager's selections, you know, go to the manager. Tell him, you know, whether you're right or wrong, go to the manager. You know? That's the culture I'm talking about. Ciao. Yeah, it disallowed, wasn't it? Right. Can we get that ball? Can we win it? Oh, God, oh my God, Rasmus, you're going to miss this. Look up. Ah, goodness me. So frustrating, man. Should be 5-0 up. Straight at the keeper. Hi, Steve, a bit late. Big up, Tyborg. So frustrating. Me too. Exactly. Got to get that in the corner. Got to get that in the corner. Free kick to United. Got to get a goal. I agree, Dylan. He's not that guy, Dylan. Absolutely not. No way. Awful striker. Sal, I'm so sorry I bought blue and white United kits this time. It will keep me hunting the worst the season we had in 1974 when I not even born. Do you remember the blue and white kit we had in 1990s, mid-90s, when we changed it at half-time? When we had the grey kit, then we put the blue and white one. I didn't even like the blue and white one. I didn't think we had a good record on that. It was better than the grey one, but good crossing from Dorgu, guys. Just a little shout out to Dorgu's crossing today. He's been well. He's been crossing well, you know. Yeah, Brandon, we swapped it for the blue and white one. The grey one was awful. I got the grey one as well. My mum got me it for Christmas. The best game of the season, probably funny how these players play football only when they want to. Yeah, or they have no pressure. The best game, I think we're down. Strikers do know the goal is to the left and the right of the goalkeepers as well. I know, mate. We don't have one. We have terrible strikers. Oh, how did he miss that again? I got that one too. Classic, yeah. I got a lot of Man United jerseys. I only bought this one with me to the UAE. Unfortunately, I'm going to try and get some more back from England when I go back. Danny Ings too. The goal is huge. You shouldn't be missing. Not this frequently. No. It's not funny. I don't feel it's funny, Kenny. This is Man United, you know. It's not funny, mate. I don't find it funny. I find it terrible. I find it painful more than funny, mate. I don't find it funny at all, Kenny. I know you like laughing at silly things, but yeah, this is not funny, mate. It's terrible. It's awful. Feels like the last day of school. Can't. Brandon, you got it in one, mate. You got it in one. Sal, I said the one guy said the best Newcastle Villa miss out because Man U are close to them. What? What? Wow. Sal, will you case next season? To be honest, I will keep him as an experience for the coming. Bruno is also a doubt to me now. The problem, massive, is that, bro, he gets 370,000 a week, innit? So they're going to try and offload him because of the PSR and FFP. They're going to try and get rid of him because of his wages, you know? Yeah. Aiden Heaven's on the floor, on the deck. What's going on with Aiden Heaven? Hopefully he's not injured. Onana's off. I think that's is that Tillmans who's come on? No. These injuries, man, stacking up. I'd get rid of all with 100k or more a week, and I look at experienced players, as it will allow for new younger players to take up the leadership roles. Brendan, good point, mate. Good comment. I agree, mate. We need a little bit of experience, though. We need a few players who've got the experience, because you can't have all kids, unfortunately. Maybe 25, 26 can take up the captaincy role around that age. You know, maybe. Maybe. Asim, does that mean United will have no experience in the middle? Mount is not that good, and Ugarte is not trusted. Man United need to buy experience. Man United need to get other players in there about 24, 25 years old, like Edison or like Wharton, them type of players. That's what Man United need. I would like to keep Casemiro, but I got a feeling they might not keep him. That's it. It's not that I want; it's what I think. But that can change, you know. Man United need a mixture of youth and experience, of course. Chelsea 1-0. God blimey. Yes, but if you bring in experienced players in the team, the current experienced players will just block their influence. Johnny, Eric Evans, and Ericsson, that's our subs. That's poor, isn't it? It's really poor. Yeah. Good clearance from Ahmad there. Tyber, what's the point of bringing on Ericsson? He is the past already. Why not give a chance to someone who still has a future at this club? I agree, Tyberg. I agree 100%. Spurs are losing 2-1. Man United are going to be losing in a minute. If they're not careful. They got away with that one. They're playing better again. They're playing better with. They played better with 11 against 11. I was offside, I think. Wow, Spurs losing 2-1. There you go. Unbelievable. Spurs collapsing. I wish they collapsed in the Europa League final. Red card to Liverpool. West Ham are 2-1 up. Arsenal 1-1 with Southampton. Chelsea 1-0 up. So Chelsea look like Champions League football at the moment. Everton beating Newcastle. Chelsea. Sal, any updates on Cunha? Asif, probably 1st of June you might get some news, but don't be surprised if something happens. The deal is done, Asif. We're just waiting to announce it. When they announce it is the big thing, of course. I think June the 1st, when the window opens, Asif, when the window opens. The window opens twice this summer, 1st to the 10th. And after that, I think it reopens in July. We should be 5-0 up, Daniel. If we had a decent striker, we would be. Definitely. Aston Villa 5th as it stands. Yeah. Good for them. Newcastle missing out. There you go. Right now. Kenny, I think United still paying installments trigger Acuna release clause. You can't trigger a release clause with installments, Kenny. The only way you can trigger a release clause is by paying the full amount. Man United have done a deal with Wolves to pay in installments, but they will pay extra for that. That's like putting interest on it, because release clauses are generally straight up fee. Oh, just wide again. For goodness sake, man. Goodness sake. So you think we should target some left-footed players? We seriously look at variety in our squad. I think we should target some right-footed players. We have no right at the moment, Groovy. We have no right midfield. We have no right wing at the moment, Groovy. We've only got Dalot. Next season, we've got Diego Leon coming in. Hopefully he becomes a star. Aston Villa are getting away with it, Steve. They are. Bit of banter in it, mate. Yes, Groovy Terma. What's going on, mate? Did you change your name from this morning? Bit of banter in it. Hope either Gutierrez or Osman signs. Osman wages are a problem. I agree. I agree, Asif. I would like Gutierrez. I would like Osman. One of those two would be nice. Definitely. Jim is a rat, definitely, Groovy. It's an insult to rats. At least a rat is a rat. A rat didn't choose to be a rat. Jim has chosen to be a rat. That's the difference, That's the difference. You know what's going to happen after this game, guys? People are still going to moan, whether Man United win or lose, or win or draw. If Man United win or draw, people are still going to moan. No matter what. Oh, 10 men. 10 men. Daniel, I mean, Villa and Newcastle are really not really threats. Ronaldo, Brown, as they are not threats. Daniel. Osman, no, it's the FIFA Ultimate, not FIFA Ultimate Team. It's not FIFA Ultimate Team. You know how many goals Osman has scored this year, Yorkshire Cowboy? Do you want me to get it for you? Do you know how many goals he scored? 35 goals in about 38 appearances, mate. He's a bloody good striker, man. A bloody good striker. Excellent striker. There you go. And he did the same in Italy with Napoli. You know, everywhere he's gone, he scored goals. He did the same, you know, with Monaco, I think it was. He come on United. In Turkey, he did it in Italy, Yorkshire Cowboy. He did it in Italy, he did it in France. He's got experience, mate. A lot of teams want him. It's his price tag, mate. It's the problem. And his wages, it's the problem. Definitely not FIFA when you're talking about Osimhen. He's a very good striker. Definitely. The wages are a problem. No one can afford 300k a week, which is not surprising. But we're not getting him anyway, Yorkshire Cowboy, so it doesn't matter. We're not going to get Osimhen. We're going to get, hopefully, we get a experienced striker in there. So it doesn't really matter what we think. Thanks, Evans. This gone now. Yeah, he's gone. Bring back Daniel James. Groovy, you're really taking a mick, mate. This is a serious community, mate. You know? This is a serious community, mate. We don't want any more road runners, you know? You know? We potentially will have more than 300 million to spend to under PSR if we sell Rashford, Garnacho, Anthony, Sancho. Do you know what I would say, Asif? If they really cared about this football club, they will override PSR, they will override FFP and take the hit. Whether we get a points deduction or we get a fine, they will take the hit and just improve the team and not worry about PSR. Worry about it later. But obviously, they got an excuse for PSR and FFP, isn't it? We're the only team that moan about it. He is groovy. He is groovy. This is fun. We do banter on this channel, Kenny, but this is too groovy, as his name is Groovy. I'm being serious. We need a different profile of players with respect to the mentality in it. Well, David James, or not David James, and Daniel James is definitely not it, mate. You know, it definitely isn't it. Asif, you know what this is, Asif? Asif, this is football, you know? There's no sentiments, is it? There's no sentiments in football. But what I'm hearing from the people that I know, stop it, Steve. Stop it. We got denied again. Oh, my goodness me. No. It was Aston Villa. But look at Unai Emery doing his thing. No, it was a. No, that's not the. Yorkshire Cowboy, do you want us to be down there still with Daniel James and stuff? And Weghorst? God blimey, no. Is it going to be a goal? Steve, what's going on? Attitude is one thing, mate, but not a good enough player, mate. Not a good enough player for Man United. He's a championship player at best. Well, we didn't do anything with him, so we're not going to do anything with him 5 years later, 10 years, 8 years later. Oh, for goodness sake. Sal, watch this. Disallowed goal. No, I wouldn't take him regardless of attitude. I wouldn't either, mate. Is it disallowed then? Bay never grabs it. We're lucky there, guys. Little bit of luck to make it through the night. We got a little bit of luck there. 15 minutes to go, guys. 0-0. What strikers would I want to see from within England? Ferguson, Delap. Within England, I don't really know, There's none of them really. There's no real great English strikers in England, if I'm being honest. I still like even Tony. Harry Kane's not in England at the moment, Yorkshire. He's in Germany. I still like even Tony, but he's in Saudi Arabia. And Harry Kane's getting on a bit. Go! Steve, does it count? Yes! United score. Big up, Steve. Steve, we got it. They're going to be crying. Finally, some little bit of something to cheer. Ahmad with a goal. It is a goal, as if we scored. Finally. Yes, finally. Come on. Get in there. Finally. Tony was such a bad letdown. Can't believe he went there. Too early, wasn't it, Yorkshire Cowboy? Too early. But 400 grand a week. Good evening, Mr. Unai Emery. Good evening. He's very upset. Yeah, we deserve that, guys. We deserve that. Come on, United. Big up. 42 points. Brendan, can't argue with those wages. Ain't they offering Bruno 700 grand a week? I mean, at that age, I know they're millionaires. Do you know one player I want, Groovy, out of all the players in England? You know one player I want? Palmer. Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer is the player I want. He's the player I want. Out of all the English players there is in England, Cole Palmer is the player I want. Yeah. He scores more as a big up Cowboy. Rasmus is, guys, Rasmus is terrible. I tell you what, I'll take anyone over Rasmus at the moment. I'll take a League One striker, definitely. I'll take a League One. Yorkshire Cowboy, I'll take, if it wasn't just strikers, I'll take Gui, Eze, and Wharton, definitely from Crystal Palace. Absolutely. All of them, I'll take. All of them. Problem is, Palmer is a born and red. Absolutely. The point is proven again with Bruno plays, United win. There you go, Acid Barber. Shame about Wednesday, though, innit, when it mattered. Absolutely. Get in there. Big up, Grayo. Rigged World Cup. It was a rigged World Cup, Groovy. It was a rigged World Cup. It was rigged for Lionel Messi. Cheeto's coming on, guys. Come on, Cheeto. It was rigged for Lionel Messi, guys. Palmer Disher, no doubt, but who's going to take the chances he creates? Well, that means that we're going to buy a striker, Groovy. We're not just going to buy Palmer. We're going to buy a striker with that guy. Now, guys, if you could pick any striker in Europe, forget about price, that we can have right now, any striker in Europe, right? Who would you go for? Right now, you can sign him. Who would you go for? That's him, Wharton, Damsgaard, not in English, but yeah, I got it. Yeah, definitely Yorkshire Cowboy. Big up Yorkshire Cowboy, by the way. You know, big up everyone who's joined me here this season. It's not been the season that we want. And it's been a difficult one, but we are here, guys. And we will have to wait till next season. I'll be doing the friendlies. I'll be doing the Conference League. I'll be doing the Champions League. I'll be doing the World Cup Championship as well, guys. Absolutely. Cheeto deserves a chance. I agree, Asif. I agree, bro. If you believe the World Cup was rigged, would you believe that Argentina allowed Saudi to win the first match? Yes, Brendan. Yeah, you can calculate your way through a tournament, win some, lose some, you know. You just need to look at that Holland game. Yeah. Fine margins in football. They made it happen. You can navigate your way through tournaments and cheat and lose some to make it look realistic. That was, they said it before the tournament, didn't they, Brendan? They said it before the tournament that wouldn't it be great? The guy, one of the organizers of the Qatar World Cup, he said, wouldn't it be great if Lionel Messi walks up and lifts that World Cup with the Arab thing? And he did. It was rigged, man. Commentary said they couldn't intervene because the ref had blown a whistle. VAR is not for football then. There you go. There you go. Who are you? Who are you? Groovy thing. FIFA son, Lionel Messi, absolutely. Lionel Messi. Is that Lionel Messi who hasn't really done it at other clubs apart from Barcelona? Is that the Lionel Messi who needs Busquets, Xavi, Iniesta around him? You know? Ronaldo's the GOAT, mate, for me. Maradona's the best Argentinian player ever. We are back. Big up, Dylan. Because can they be on holiday in Europe, say Benzema or someone? That's true. I would take Benzema right now, Yorkshire Cowboy, wouldn't you? Zimmer. Come on, guys. Zimmer. We are 15th now. There you go. Dizzy heights, Kenny. Dizzy heights, mate. Dizzy heights. Stop clapping the players. The fans are never learn. They're like seals, isn't it, Chow? Seals. Yeah. Do you want Rasmus Højlund around the Carrington and Old Trafford? No ways. Just get rid of him. United will bag another 30, 40 million. I agree, Asif, with that, mate. Oh, close again there. This time from Ericsson. Close again. About your question on the strike, I would. There you go, Groovy. Good choice, mate. Good choice. Can't argue with Groovy there. Can't argue. Isaac is a very good striker. I have to admit. Isaac is a good striker. I have to admit that. But there is Retigi at Atalanta as well. He's a good striker. Yeah. The Greece win the Euro, very shady, 200-1 before the tournament. And Yorkshire Cowboy, didn't they open up the first game with Portugal, and then the last game they ended it with Portugal 1-0. And we that was dodgy, Cowboy, absolutely, because when you look at the games, no one really challenged Greece, did they? The thing is, you can't believe everything you see. There is corruption, especially in FIFA, you know. Lionel Messi is a drugs cheat anyway. Without medication, he would have been tiny man. Absolutely. I agree with that. Steve, We might get the 6 million after all, Sal. Can we split it? Can we split? I wish we can have the bloody 5 minutes. Look good for them, innit? Aston Villa are out of the top 5. They're 6th. Newcastle 5th at the moment. Newcastle still going to the Champions League. Man City and Chelsea are definitely there. Man United are 15th. Man United, West Ham are taking the 14th place. Man United are 15th place. Tottenham are 17th place. There you go, guys. Seamus ref in Holland game. He should have had 3 yellow cards in that game, plus one of the Argentine defenders kicked the ball, the Holland bench. Groovy, did you see the handball? And that was a red card. You know, it would have been a red card, yeah. You see that? Red horse was right. Red horse was right. Red horse was right. And Messi gives, you know what, Messi, he gives off this, I'm a Mr. Perfect sort of guy. Like, he's such a nice guy and stuff like that. He's not. He's definitely not. 5 minutes to go, guys. Hopefully the last time we will see Rouses play in the United shirt. Hopefully, Grayo. Grayo, we've had enough. We've had it. We've had enough. We've had enough. Ain't we? We've had enough. Penalty to United. There we go. And it's going to be brutal. It's got to be. Tell me as a prospective buyer what he has. I can think of a few English rugby teams who were like him. Yorkshire Cowboy. I think Saracens were like him. Absolutely. The last game for Ericsson, he'll be taking the penalty. The last game for Ericsson. Either good technically, gifted striker. His finishing reminds me of Henry. Yeah, he's a very good finisher. Absolutely. Rasmus to be loaned out, guys. We have a businessman running the club. Steve-O. (2-0) United. There you go. Have that. Have that. Not only do I think that, Daniel, living in the Middle East, I know it. I know it. A lot of money. I got to be quiet, but a lot of money. Ericsson, big up Ericsson. Congratulations to Ericsson. 2-0. Well done. Well done to Bruno for giving him the ball. That was bad defending. Are we signing him? 77 likes, guys. Thank you so much, guys. So 22 mil from Europa League plus 2,200 million on players at the minimum. I think Amorim will have a amount spent. He will, mate. A minimum, we have 200 million. Plus, if he gets rid of some players, we'll sign more. Don't be manipulated by the Ineos and those guys there, because they're going to try and manipulate everything and act like they got no money. Trust me, that's what they're going to do. You know, but Man United will have a massive summer this summer, Asif. Absolutely. They have to. Without it, you know. But this has been a great performance. This performance here should have been 5-0 to United. If you saw the first half, it should have been 5-0. Definitely should have been 5-0. Goodbye, Aston Villa. When was the last time we kept a clean sheet in the Premier League? I swear, yeah. We drew 0-0 with City, Kenny, I think. We drew 0-0 with Man City. We drew 0-0 with Man City. Yeah. Come on, lads. How many watching this? Hit the like. Big up Yorkshire. Big up my friend. Thank you for this season, mate. You've been a star, mate. I told you, Sal, Villa are shit up here. I said Man United are going to win. Guys, don't let me bring it in. Guys, this is what I thought the score would be. Look at that. Look at the bottom. Look at the bottom. I said Man United 3, Aston Villa 2 prediction. You see? Look at that, guys. There you go. You can't say it to me. Nah. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Villa was still playing in Europa League. That's good for them. I mean, winning 2-0 at home to Aston Villa, dominating the game. Bloody hell. Where's it been all season? Where's it been all season? Where's it been all season? There you go, Steve. Where's your Mystic Meg now, Steve, eh? Yeah, clean sheet again. Yeah, I said it already, Steve. Steve, come on, mate. I said it already. Yeah. Be nice to get a third goal. This team is just ridiculous. I know. Would have taken a 2-0 win on Wednesday rather than a 2-0 win today. Would have taken a 2-0 win on Wednesday than rather than today. Would have definitely done that. I would have swapped that for everything. My screen has gone dodgy. My screen has gone dodgy. Yeah, we did get robbed, mate. There's a few games we got robbed this season. I think we should be a lot higher than we are. But that's football. That's football. Let me see if I can fix my screen. 1 second. There we go. That should be all right now, right? Sal, first home win in 3 months. Daniel, who would have thought that, mate? Who would have thought that in the 90s? We won't win at home in 3 months. That's got to improve next season. That's got to improve. Next season, that has got to improve. I'm sorry. West Ham prevented us coming even higher. So these players are tried their best to put Amorim under the bus, but he survived. I won't fall for this performance, guys. I won't be manipulated by this performance. I knew this would happen. I knew it would happen. Amorim will be making a speech later on, guys. Ineos and the Glazers should be really making a speech, but Amorim will be making an apology today. MTLJ, can't believe I'm seeing this final game of the day just to be giving academy players a chance. Used to be, but unfortunately not. Some of these players are in the transfer window. Some of these players are playing their last game for Man United. So that's why they're playing probably. I could think of a few players on that pitch right now. Got their last game for Man United. Good to see Aiden Heaven back. But we've got friendlies next week, Asif, that these young players will be playing in. I've not seen Villa disparate or us just disorganised. I think Man United. I think Man United are better than they are. You know, I do. I've said it for a long time. They just play when they want, and that's been the problem. The culture at the football club, isn't it? Almost 3-0. Almost. Yorkshire. Question: how comes we played our final before the end of the season, yet other European finals aren't? Because of viewing figures, apparently, something like that. So people won't be travelling and they can watch the Europa League final. I prefer myself, Yorkshire, that the games are played after the season. I think it would have been better for Man United. I think Man United coming from this game to that game would have been better. It would have been better, I think. More time, everything. We were rushed that final, I think. Even like our one should have been, you know what it is, Cowboy? The Conference League should have been on Wednesday. The Europa League should have been this Wednesday coming, and the Champions League should be next Saturday. Why did the Europa League come this Wednesday? You know? It's unacceptable. Apparently, Villa goal disallowed because the ref blew his whistle first and VAR couldn't intervene. There you go, Steve. But why did he look at it? Oh, he didn't look at it, did he? There you go. Can't change it then, can you? Cost them Champions League football. Did it cost them Champions League football? Let me see. That would be big if it cost them. Table. So if Aston Villa had one more point, they would have been fifth, guys. Aston Villa would have been fifth. But then again, Man United won 2-0. But I'm going by the basis they wouldn't have conceded the penalty. Oh, that's dangerous, isn't it? They could have cost Aston Villa a lot there. Newcastle qualify for the Champions League, making up the numbers. Yeah, Newcastle will make up the numbers in the Champions League. They never do anything. That's straight. That's cost them. But they do deserve nothing, Darren. I agree with that. They do deserve that. Man United have been a better team throughout the game. Even with 10 men. I thought we were better with 10 men. But with 11 against 11, sorry. Even with 11 against 11. I thought we were better with 11 against 11. Come on, Cheeto. You got to get something, mate. Fight for it, mate. Come on, Obi. That would be great. Actually, if he ain't scored, yeah, that would be good, mate. I never wanted him either, mate. He's a bottler at Arsenal. Then again, you know what? He's a better manager than Arteta. That was his team at Arsenal that won the FA Cup. You know, Villa Trafford today for 1 minute from minute one. Very surprised, but not United though. United were good today. We have to give our credit to ourselves. Finally, we're going to give some credit to ourselves. You know, Man United were good. See everyone, you don't need Garnacho. There we go, Steve. Full time, guys. Manchester United have beaten Aston Villa by 2-0. That means Manchester United finish in 15th place, guys. Tottenham will be 17th. Man United finish in 15th place with 42 points. We got to the 42 points, guys. 15th place. It's better than 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th. We got it, guys. Absolutely. Aston Villa miss out on Champions League football. Emery looks like he's about to do something he's going to regret in the morning. And at the end of the day, rules are rules. He blew the whistle before. Guys. So, you know what? There we go. Guys, listen, it has been a fantastic season so far. Season over, guys. Not a fantastic season, sorry. Season over. Years after the client, we're finally getting the great reset. Big up. I can't wait for it, Brendan. Can't wait for it. We now need to decrease the size of the squad to adapt to games budget. This is the way. Guys, I agree. Yes, 42 points. Big up. We used to have double that. Thank you, everyone, guys. It has been a really, really bad season when you think about it. And I couldn't have got through this season without you guys. Absolutely brilliant community that we're building here. Not the season that we wanted, guys. Man United should have had 6 goals, mate. I felt, one way from it up. Come on, Yorkshire Cowboy. Yeah, so I could feel for Unai Emery there. I do feel for him. I feel for Aston Villa. I really do. I felt that they were better than Newcastle this season. But, the league don't lie, does it? At the end of the day, Newcastle got the points and they didn't. At long last, it's all over. Absolutely. We got friendlies to come. Yeah, 15th and it's still better than Tottenham and Chelsea. Ended up 17th. 2 hours for absolutely Asif. There you go. So they can't throw that one at us anymore. So the only way is up, Asif. We will come back. We will never die. Big up, Natty. Big up. Enjoy that, Sal. Big up, Steve. Always great to be here with you in the community. Big up, Steve. And you, mate. It's always great to have you here, mate. Always great to have you here. Guys, predictable Man United. Perform when it doesn't matter. But we will not be manipulated by that. This is not who we are. This is not going to happen next season because they've had their chance, in my opinion. The biggest chance for them was last Wednesday. Was Wednesday. That was the biggest chance for them to shine for me. And I would have swapped anything for the win on Wednesday rather than today. I would have preferred a 1-0 loss today and won 2-0, guys, absolutely. We should have won the match. Yeah, should have won 6-5, 6-0, absolutely. But it's been a long, painful season, Jay. I agree with you, mate. Very, very long, painful season. Ruben Amorim will be making a speech, won't he? He will be making a speech today. Appreciate you too, Natty. Big up yourself. Thank you so much, everyone. You guys are absolute legends. I will be doing the watch-alongs, guys, for the Conference League, for the friendlies next week as well. Even Linda, yeah. What's going on, guys? And this is Aston Villa, guys. One of the better teams this season. Look at the way we played, guys. Look, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Facts. Big up now. Big up, Yorkshire Cowboy. Absolute legend, guys. It's been a tough one. It's been a tough one, but we got through it. And I think one day I hope that we will look back on this season and we will be like, oh, you remember when we came 15th? And you know what? Remember when we lost the Europa League final? You remember those days? One day I hope that we'll be doing that. Good evening. Good evening. So big up, Jengers. Good evening. Absolutely. Asif, let's build United from scratch. We have the rock bottom under the Glazers, I believe. No more pain left. Just keep praying for good things. Thank you so much, Asif. We are in a good position, mate. We are the privileged ones. Absolutely. We are the lucky ones that we can just worry about football, absolutely. Big up, Randy. Thank you so much, my friend. Ruben Amorim will be making a speech on the pitch today. I'm looking forward to this speech, actually. I do want to watch this speech, guys. So cheers, Sal, top red. Big up, UK down. So are you, brother. I do want to watch this speech. I don't know who's watching this speech. Maybe not winning the Europa is a hidden blessing. This squad in the Champions League. This squad's not ready for the Champions League, Yorkshire. We would have bought more players of different caliber. But Man United need to get a winning mentality before they go into the Champions League. We can't even beat Tottenham in a bloody European final. Goodness me, it's the most embarrassing moment of my life. Full season of concentration on the way. Yorkshire Cowboy, if it's like that, I would enjoy my season. If it's like that, I did enjoy that. That has been the most enjoyable game of the season. Can you believe it? Free Frick saying not even 40 likes. Hit the like button, guys. Thank you, Randy. Haven't I got 40 likes? I thought I had 77 there, Randy. I think I have 77 likes, mate. I think I've said I have 77 likes there, mate. Let me have a look. 82 likes, mate. I have 82 likes, bruv. 82 likes. Thank God we won. Christian Eriksen. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Eriksen's leaving the football club. Big up, Eriksen. Big up. Come on, Reds. It's easy and free. Thank you so much. Johnny Evans. Great game from Dorgu. Absolutely. Great game. Refresh the page, Randy. We missed the trick of bringing Amorim in the middle of the season. Then in January, only Dorgu. But at least Amorim knows the problems, Asif, now. At least we're 6 months ahead. You know, that's what Amorim said in his press conference, didn't he? We're 6 months ahead because of the problems. I want to apologize, Ruben Amorim. I know you're really disappointed. Really disappointed with the team. Second thing I want to say, we are very grateful for your support during the season. And he's got a good evasion there. Good evasion. Come on, guys. Don't forget to get to 100. The season's in the past now. We have to make a choice. Stick together and move forward. Come on. Six months ago, in my first 3 games in charge, 3 victories and 1 draw. After this disaster season today, I want to tell you that we will be back. If there is, what? There's one team in the world that can prove they can overcome any situation. It's Manchester United. Come on. Thank you very much. See you next season. Yeah. Onwards and upwards here, Jengus. Come on. Jay, we're not being this messy. We're better owners and better staff. Absolutely, Jay. I agree with that. They should be the ones coming up talking. The owners. They're the ones who should be coming up talking right now. Not Ruben Amorim. It should be them. They should be, Kenny. I'm with the manager, guys. Support the manager. We have to support the manager. That is the only way we're going to get success for this football club, guys. We have to support the manager. I don't think he should apologize to the players, Asif. If I was being honest, I wouldn't apologize to those players. Those players are the ones on the pitch. But as I said, he's the smiling assassin. You know, changes will be made this summer. You know, changes will be made. Players will be gone. But I admire Ruben Amorim. I admire Ruben Amorim for standing up. The stand-up guy. You can say that. Me too, Darren. It's what it's done, guys. It's done. We've this season is over. Now we put it in the past and we hope that next season things get better with a pre-season, with money, with transfers. Hopefully we have a better season, guys. Hopefully things will go better, you know? The players can't possibly apologize. They are who I'm blaming for being let down there. I agree, mate. But obviously, you know what Ruben Amorim's like. We have coward owners. I agree. There is a protest called by 1958, mate. 1958, yes, Asif. We are not 17th. We are 15th, mate. Yep. Amorim is honest, but don't be fooled. There is lots he doesn't say. Of course, Jengus, the smiling assassins, of course, mate. And we need to look at that. We need to look at that. You know, deep down, he knows what's going to happen this summer. He knows the players are gone. He's already said it, of course. We complained when Ten Hag wasn't honest. Now we're complaining that Amorim is too honest. What do we actually want? I have no problem with him. I have no problem with that. I don't think he should have apologized to the players, but that is just that. But that's too honest because that's not true. He shouldn't be apologizing to those players. Those players don't deserve apologies. But what I like about Amorim is he's honest about the season. You know, the way it has happened. He knows it's shit, you know, at the end of the day. I'm happy with Amorim. I'm happy. I think he's the right man. But what I would say about Amorim is that he is the smiling assassin. And a lot of those players will be gone. They will be gone. Luke Shaw, another 10, 15 minutes. I just saw the budget and reminded me he should have to. He has to go, mate. He has to go. He really does. Doesn't look like Bruno's going, though, because Bruno doesn't look too downheart, to be honest. He doesn't look too downbeat. It doesn't look like he's going, to be honest. It looks like he's going to be staying. It does. It really does. You know? Looks like he's going to be staying, to be honest. So, guys, thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. If there's any consolation of this season, it's you guys. You guys are brilliant. And we're going to grow this channel as the community as well. And I want to thank everyone for the great season. I will see you next week. I will see you tomorrow morning for Breaking Dawn. I will be here for Chatterbox. And I will be here for, the watch-alongs as well in the Champions League, Conference League final, the friendlies as well. I will be here, guys, doing all that content, of course. So, guys, thank you so much. Have a great day, evening, night, wherever you are. Thank you very much. And have a great night, guys. And thank you so much, Yorkshire Cowboy. Big up, everyone. I think he will stay. As if I didn't see any evidence that he would have said goodbye today. He's that character, you know. He's that character. But thank you, guys. Thank you, Asif. Thank you, Yorkshire Cowboy, Natty, and everyone. Big up, everyone. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. And throughout the summer, it's going to be a big summer. Have a good one. Take it easy. Peace.